we do 360 video, live and on-demand 360 video today. And I was so excited to put that into our portfolio. So there's a company, a Chinese company called Insta360. I don't know if you know these guys, but they make a spherical camera, and it does the 360 live video and recorded, 8K. Beautiful. And you can stream that into our system, and you can view it, and we built a special player, and you can look around and move to the left and the right. And if you view it on your phone, you can sort of spin your chair around and look at the back of the room. We thought, my gosh, this is just going to be fantastic for education, because you can completely duplicate the classroom experience. And we had some people do that. They put the camera in, the student can watch the instructor, and as the instructor walks around, they can, move their view as they need to. But most importantly, they can look around and see other students and see the whole classroom, really recreate the experience. Well, it turns out what the students and the instructors ultimately told us, and you'll tell us more, is that the experience sucks. I mean, if you're there in person, it sucks. So doing it, electronically, remotely, why would I want that? I want to zoom in and see the instructor. I want produced content that's going to give me the best instructional experience, right? So unless it adds something to the mission, it's really cool, but it doesn't seem to add anything to the mission. Where it does add is we've done that in courtrooms. So the lawyers really like the 360 camera in the courtroom, because the bailiff can look at what they want to look at, the judge can look at what they want to look at, the defense, the prosecution, they can zoom. You're capturing a 360 experience. And for evidence and for security, that's great. I hope it falls, I wish it were stronger in education, but so far, and I think that's what the panel is, I think, agreeing with, is it doesn't seem to add to the mission.
Yeah, that's a really good point. So for us, I know when it comes to 360 video, immersive content, to your point, just sticking a 360 camera in a classroom, it doesn't add to the experience, right? It's a distraction, yeah. And most of the time, you're looking at everything but the instructor. And so the use cases where we're finding a lot of success are the use cases in colleges where environment is key. So College of Nursing, what's it like to be in an emergency ER room when somebody's coding, right? And you're seeing the panic going on, right? And so those are the unique experiences. Engineering, when you're standing in a, we can't take people into data centers, right? They're high security, but if we capture a 360 environment of it that students can experience that and walk through it, it's another thing, right? So thinking beyond just sitting in a classroom, but what are the experiences in higher ed that you've heard this for so long. Well, you can't learn that online. You have to be there. You have to do it. You have to feel it. Those are the experiences where we're trying to push 360, and I think maybe both industries are looking at each other to see who moves first, right? Like higher education doesn't want to invest in it and start doing it because there's no use case. Like they haven't seen it done yet, so that they have a hard time trying it. But now that we're pushing it, I would love to collaborate and connect with people to figure out what does that look like moving forward, and the interactive part, right? Like how do you track what people are looking at and what they're engaging with, and what kind of feedback does it get with that? So it's not just passively spinning around in your chair, woohoo, but really engaging in what's in the room.